So last year is when I took the jump from leaving Georgia to come to New York, and I want to show you guys a little bit more of my life and what I was doing. So this is more towards like the end of summer 2022 last year, fall time. I went to the city and had just some time just walking around and drawing and eating and just really having fun experiencing life as a full-time artist in New York City. I went mostly on the west side. I think that's like, if I could live, I would want to live on the west side, Chelsea area. That right there is like my dream area. But yeah. Just came from Washington Square Park and did some drawing.
Saturday, what a day, at singingforthepeople.com. Tag me in your video at singingforthepeople.com. It's 2 p.m. You said just
I worked on a lot of different drawings around this time. I was doing this, of course, some of you might recognize some of these characters, but these are the boys from Astro Academy, the series I want to animate. I've been, especially last year, I really wanted to work on doing more, just including more, making my pictures and my drawings and the characters I drew look more lively and in motion, and like there could be real. So like whether that was like more expressionable poses and not just like standing with your hand on the hip kind of poses, but like looking like they're dancing and they're laughing and they're moving. And this one making it look like they actually exist, like this could be like they actually exist in the real world, and they're out having lunch or dinner together, and they're just chilling and hanging out at a Astro Academy diner. And I really wanted to work on more group drawings as well, so I was like, this could be a fun. I usually, when I do a drawing, I just like start doing a drawing and then I finish it right away. I was like, let me take time on this piece, really flesh it out as how I want it to be and make it look like what I want. Like, I wanted it to be a really nice group drawing of these guys, and I just wanted to start taking my time on my art and really appreciating the process. I know sometimes I can get a little impatient, being part of my Aries sign. I'm very impatient when it comes to certain things. Drawing is not different. When I started drawing, I'm like, okay, it's time to finish it, get to the coloring part, which is tends to be my favorite. And yeah, so I was like, let me take my time on this drawing. So I actually haven't finished this drawing yet. I'm still working on it a bit, piece by piece. I've been busy with work, and around this time, I think this was in September, I started getting slammed with a lot of work in September. And I was like, at this time, I wasn't really doing much, so I was working on personal projects to build my portfolio, like this one I did a character design concept art sheet or expression sheet of Rue, my version of Rue from Euphoria, of some just 4 different expressions of her, and then a back and front view of her character. And yeah, so I was trying to, before getting slammed with a bunch of work on my portfolio and building it out a little bit more for character design. But yeah, for my animation apprenticeship I was doing, they wanted me to do some portrait drawings of their employees to put on their website. So that's just one of the jobs I got offered in October, and I had a lot of fun doing this, and I found like this new portrait style that I like doing, and it looked good, and it was basic, but it also looked very full and rendered. So I was like, this is really nice, and it wasn't too much going on, and I want that more cartoony look. I have like a semi-realistic style, but I want a more cartoony look when it comes to things. I don't want it to look just like a photocopy of the person, and I just want it to look like it has my style added to it. So yeah, I worked on that, and then this is a piece I did for Halloween that I'm starting, or that I did start at this time. Girl, just personifying basically Halloween in a sense. And I was like, I don't know, I was like super, what's the word? I was super motivated, I guess, or inspired around this time. I was just wanting to pump out drawings left and right. And yeah, I was having a lot of fun working on portraits too, because of the portrait pieces I was doing the thing. And I was like, okay, let me do something more cartoony, because I've been doing things a little more on the semi-realistic inside. And so I drew her, and it was fun working with the glowing eyes and things like that. This is my second trip to the city that I go on. I am really decided this time to like film a lot more and not be so camera shy. I get afraid to film in public, I guess. So I don't know if that's not camera shy, although I don't really like being on camera either. But I went to this cafe called Bluestone Lane Cafe. And I went to it the first time, but I went to it again because I really liked it. It's a little expensive. It's like $20 for a salad, but it's really good. And I get a chai latte because their chai latte is really good actually. But I stayed there and worked on the spooky Halloween portrait piece I was doing. I call her Spooky Sierra. I made some keychains of her in my Etsy shop for Halloween. Her, and then I did a little witch keychain called Witching Hour. And those are both in my Etsy shop if you guys are interested. But yeah, I really had fun working on her piece. And like I told you guys with the boy group piece, I've been trying to take more my time on these drawings, and I really try to take my time and like work on like the little details with her too. I need to get back into that. Well, I need to get back into personal drawing anyway. Right now I'm not doing a lot of personal work because I'm doing a lot of work. So but I really missed this time because I was like really inspired and working on a lot of different pieces and drawings.
I dreamed I had a million things to hold me over till you call, and now you're somewhere with someone else, and I've got nobody at all to break my fall. I told myself it'd be forever. You surprised me on my worst days. Now you're keeping me on my toes, saying you're no way. It's 3 a.m. my brain.
I finished up working on the Spooky Sierra drawing a little bit more at the cafe, and then started packing my things up to go to my next destination. So after the cafe, I went on a little walk around the city trying to decide where I want to go next, and I ended up getting to the Muji store. And I've never been to the Muji store. I've ordered everything I wanted from them through Amazon, so this was like a really cool experience getting to go to the store actually and buy from the stuff. And like I didn't even know they sold clothes there, but it's cool to see the store in person, I guess. And I got to, my aunt, she's a big Muji store fan, so she wanted some, and she's also a professor, so she wanted some supplies, so I picked up some stuff for her. After I went to my favorite park, I walked over to Washington Square Park, which is one of my favorite walks, and it's just always lively there. Like I like how there's always there's either music or shops, little vendors are trying to sell handmade things, and sometimes protest out there. You know, there's a lot of different things going on, and there's always a lot of people there at that park though. So I was having just a chill drawing session that I was going to start doing. I show you guys some of the stuff I get from Muji store, the sketchbook that I still haven't used yet, and the 2 pens and a highlighter. And then yeah, I start getting ready to draw. Hey guys, I'm in Washington Square Park. I'm about to finish this drawing that you saw me do Well, actually finished it. I'll show you guys what it looks like. I finished the coloring portion. I picked out the colors I wanted to use for it, but I still need to do the final outline on it. But now I have some stuff I have to do work-wise, but so I probably will work on that now for a little bit, and then I want to go to this fries place. It's like Belgian fries where you just run around here. So that's what I plan on doing. And then I have to, so I'm going to be drawing this comic that I'm supposed to be coloring. Not drawing, but I'm supposed to be coloring in. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing for, well, I'm at the park for a little bit, and then walk over to the fry place. But yeah, and I'm going to call my mom and talk to her since the last time I was here, a couple weeks ago. So yeah. And there's some like lights around the eyes and ready to make it so. After I started heading back home, I got the fries. I didn't eat them there because it was a small shop, but it was called Pommes Fries. I forgot to take a video of the place, but it's close by Washington Square Park, not too far at all, if not like a minute or two away. And then yeah, I went on the train, went into the train station to go back home. You know, just chilling and just getting into my zone of just working and just being by myself. But thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. And let me know if you guys like the vlogs.